What has NIL meant to you in the few years that we've had it available?
Yeah. Personally, I tried to take advantage of all the NIL opportunity because I can use gymnastics as my brand right now, and I'm not going to be able to do that forever. And so I feel like that is a good platform, like to stand on. You kind of have a lot of little gymnasts that are following you, and so like it just is like a really good platform to stand on and like kind of like give back to them and like talk to them about like when you post like things you want to be inspirational for them, you know. And I think that over the last few years, it's been like growing and there's more rules and stuff. And it's going to be difficult because colleges are going to be saying, oh, we make this much NIL money a year, or come to our school because we can pay you through an NIL deal of some sort. I think it's going to make that difficult. But personally, I've liked like kind of getting the benefits from it, and I don't mind like making videos, and like today like I'm doing a day in the life, and I don't mind doing it all. I don't think it's gonna be like my career in the future, like doing influencing at all, but I like kind of doing all the NIL stuff right now.
So even if you do go into coaching, you don't see yourself continuing to build a brand for yourself?
I think so. Oh, I definitely like want to coach, and then if that's like on the side, I just don't think that I see myself being like stopping everything and doing social media, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a very underrated thing to do with a job now, like being able to do your marketing through social media while you're doing something else. Like what you're doing right now, you're doing it as a student athlete.
Yeah.
No reason why you should stop as a coach, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, no, definitely. If I could get deals and stuff like going forward, I would love to work with people. And like there's some brands that like I'll keep reaching out to just cuz like I want to work with them, and even if they say no, like I'm like, oh, okay, well, they align with like my values, and like I would want to work with them, and like I don't know. I think that it's definitely something that you could keep doing afterwards.
Reaching out to brands, I know we've talked about this on the side, but how does it work for you? Do you typically reach out to the brands, or do they reach out to you? What's that experience like?
It goes both ways. Sometimes they DM you, and also you have to kind of like make sure that you're not getting scammed too. But like sometimes they'll reach out to you, or if there's somewhere that you like really want to work, like I wanted to work with Bang at the beginning of everything, and so I reached out to them, and then they give you like an application, or sometimes you reach out to people and they say, oh no, we don't have anything right now, but keep checking in with us, and like so I think it could go either way. A lot of my teammates like have gotten reached out to, or we have a collective at our school that we can kind of see like what opportunities there are and decide if you want to do it or not too.
With the whole change, not only in NIL, but in social media, what's your personal opinion on the verification process, like on Instagram and things like that right now?
I feel like it makes like the verification less special now that you can buy it. I think Instagram like just kind of wanted to make money, and like definitely a lot of people are buying it, so they probably made a lot of money off of it. But I wanted to be verified like for so long, and then now that you can buy it, it's like, oh, people don't even know if you bought it or if it's real or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like it kind of makes it weird because that doesn't mean that they're actually a verified person because they're paying $15 a month. Like it could be a bot account and has a check mark too, so it's weird.
I think the saddest part of the new verification process on Instagram is that Instagram made, I believe, $660 million in the first day.
That's crazy.
That
And
is
they're going to keep
so
making money
sad.
too.
It
Yeah.
is so sad how people want to be something they're not, in
Yeah.
a way. And I'm sure, did you get the notification on Instagram like, oh, you can apply now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I got it, and like it just doesn't feel the same. And
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't get verified beforehand because you have a decent following as well. So
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know either. I tried, like, I would apply so many times, or even when we would, like, apply through the school and they would, like, go through and do it for athletes. I never got it. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, that is very weird
Yeah,
and
and
unique.
and my Instagram's been, like, hacked before and stuff, too. So I'm like, I want, like, I want some kind of something. I don't think it would, like, make it secure, but, like, maybe just to know. Or, like, Nat, like, has people that are impersonating her on Instagram. So it's, like, it could be good. Yeah, like, they'll make, like, accounts under her name. So it could be like good for that kind of reasons, but now just like buying it, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't really want to spend that much money a month to buy it either.
I didn't know that was happening to her. That's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened to like a few people. I don't know if you ever see like on Instagram where people are like, someone's impersonating me, please report this account. Like it happens kind of often.
Yeah, no, I definitely do see that, and that sucks. But I didn't know it was happening to people this close to us, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, social media is something else. I love it. I obviously love it, but there's some things that it's like, come on, like, how is this even happening? And I'm not going to mention it here, but, like, even when we got dinner with Nat and, like, the other social media thing, I don't know if you remember what we talked about with, like, some of the posts, and it's like, dude, come on.
I know. I think social media is obviously fake, like, everyone talks about it, and it really is a highlight reel, but, I mean, also, you don't want to, I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, and so it is hard. You have to kind of, like, draw a line between it, like, you know, it's fake kind of thing.
What's your relationship with that? Because many people are insecure with it. I think from a very ignorant point of view, just like without looking at stats or anything, my personal feeling is that both boys and girls are affected by the anxiety that could be brought by likes and that adrenaline, and I think it's even dopamine that like you just get from all the likes, the comments, the views, etc.
Yeah, that's like TikTok. You get like little bursts of dopamine just looking at each one, and you could stay on it all day long. Yeah. I
mean, both sides I feel like get that.
Yeah.
But specifically, I've talked to plenty of girls that find either insecurities with like other posts or things like that, and just like don't have a great relationship with social media because it's fake. But you just said right now, like, hey, it's fake. We know it's a highlight reel, so just play that game.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship like with that?
I can see like all of those points. I personally don't have a bad relationship with social media, but I'm also like I don't really care what people think of me. I post 3 times a day if I want, or I'll post like weird captions. Like I don't really overthink it too much. I feel like it's like just kind of more for fun for me. I like posting, and like I don't really look too much like about the views or the likes. Like on TikTok, you can see it right there. So it's like, oh, I'm going viral, like that, whatever, if you are or not. But like, so like if it's like shown up like that, I feel like a lot of people care more about it. Like I'll find myself even being like, oh, I wonder if it's like getting more views, you know? But like, I don't think about it too much. I don't have too bad of a relationship with like comparing myself to others. But like, I do know a lot of people that do struggle with that. But personally, I don't really care too much about what people think about me. Even, like, when we go, like, out, like, I'll dance weird and I'll just be so weird sometimes, but that's just who I am.
I mean, it's better to be that way because it really doesn't matter. I think that mentality of if you know it's a game, then just play it anyways is so much healthier because it is. Yeah. Like, that is all that it is, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media is an interesting game, if you want to call it that. What advice would you have for anybody looking to get into NIL or even grow their NIL deals?
Yeah, I would just say put yourself out there, like reach out to people if you want to work with them. Growing your Instagram, if you make reels, those will grow your Instagram a lot more than just a picture. And kind of just build your brand around who you are. And I've talked about this in a lot of classes. I took an NIL class this year, and so just kind of staying true to your brand. And like if a brand that wants to work with you doesn't align with your values, then maybe don't work with them. And like you can create your brand just like figuring out like what you like to do, who you are, and just kind of go off of that.